Welcome, you absolute legends. I am Former Friends. I am Pete. I am back, and today it's been boiling hot in the UK. I mean, literally, we're dying in here because we can't cope with the heat. We go over 25 degrees and we're absolutely stuffed. So, most people are complaining that it's too hot. So, I thought this is a good way to show you some good citrus fragrances. They're kind of a bit under the radar. One or two of them are a bit more well known, but some of them you kind of want to think maybe you want to try these out at some point. Really good fragrances. We've got 10 in total. And like I say, it's just been so hot in here. It's just absolutely killer. I don't know how people cope in hotter countries. I really don't. I mean, hats off to you. If you're in a hot country, salute you because it's just horrible at the moment. It's just no air, and that's the problem. So, enough of me rambling. Let's crack on with the top 10 list. And at number 10, this is a discontinued one. Now, this can still be found for a relatively good price. If you're paying more than 100 quid, don't pay for it. If it's less than about between 50 and 75, pick it up. It's well worth getting. It's one of the most unique ones from the 2014 is Bulgari Aqua Amara, and this one is just, it is so unique. It's that Sicilian mandarin, but it's kind of like a bitter orange in it. It's kind of, when it heats up, it just amps everything up. It's got neroli, patchouli leaf, and alabanum, and this is, quite frankly, a gem of a fragrance. I tell you now, it's sad it's been discontinued, but like I say, if you can find it, because luckily I've got a backup of this, if you can find it, pick it up. I honestly think most people will be shocked at how good this is. It's sad that it's gone, but it's a great creative little piece. So Bulgari Aqua Amara number 10. Right, going into 2017, and this one for a while thought was getting discontinued, but it's not, which is good news. So in the house of John Varvatos, it's Artisan Pure, and this one, quite frankly, was a hype beast back in the day. And it's got so much citrus in it. It's like literally a nuclear bomb of citrus. With clementine, lemon, bergamot, orange, petitgrain, woods, musk in it. It smells awesome. Downside for this one, it doesn't last more than 5 hours on my skin, 4 to 5 hours. If it's a really hot day, it's only about 4. So if you wanted to amp this up, put some ISOE on it or some ambroxan in it, and it goes for about 8 hours. I kid you not. It's an amazing fragrance with some ambroxan in it. Or eccentric molecule 1. Either will work, but it'll give you an absolute amped up version of this. And I tell you now, when it's with that, it projects like an absolute beast. So number 9, John Varvatos Artisan Pure. Right, number 8. This has just been discontinued, but there is bottles about, and they're still at discounters right now. So don't think, oh, well, I might pick. Just try and get it as soon as you can. I'm not saying you have to have it, but I think it's well worth trying to find. But from Terre de Mes, Eau Fraîche, and I'm sad to say this is gone from 2014. It is just, it's like getting thrown about 100 different citrus fruits in your face, and it just goes, and you're like, so this one, it's got orange, citrus, geranium, cedar, and some patchouli. This is my 125ml bottle, and as you can see, I like this stuff. I also have a backup of this because it's that damn good. So if I ever get through this, which might take me a little bit of time because I have enough fragrances to kill an army off with, this one is, again, one of those really hot days. It will be your best friend ever. So Terre de Mes, Eau Fraîche, number 8. Number 7. Now this one was kind of lost in the world. In 2017 it came out. And it kind of disappeared without trace. But it's a great one. So Monaco Colonia. It takes the original DNA. I can't find what it is. It takes the original DNA and really makes it fresh, invigorating, very sexy fragrance. It's got bergamot, mandarin orange, orange blossom, and amberwood are some of the notes in it, and a bit of vanilla. And it smells freaking awesome in this hot weather. If you haven't got it now, you can do. It's still a relatively cheap price at the moment. It's around about £35 for 75ml. That's a steal. That is a damn steal of the century. So just because it's not been around for a while doesn't mean you shouldn't really pick it up. Even sample it, but honestly, it smells super sexy. Don't worry about Absolute, that's for the fall and winter. Don't worry about things like Profumo. This for the summer is where it's at. This is great. Number 7, Monaco Colonia. Number 6. Now, this one people will think, Pete, have you started smoking something? And the answer is no, try it. It's from the house of Davidoff. It's Cool Water Caribbean Summer. This is really nice. It is again got lots of citrus up top. It's got lemon and grapefruit as a real punch in the face to start, especially the grapefruit. Juniper, mint and sandalwood as well in this. And again, this smells so good in the warm weather. Projection of this is ridiculous. For under 20 quid, this is a damn steal of the century. Most people will go, oh, it's Davidoff, I don't want to. Just put your ego aside. Only by niche. Put your ego aside. Try this for 20 quid. It's for anyone who's starting to get into fragrances. Davidoff is a great house to start you off with. So number 6, Davidoff Caribbean Summer Edition. Right, top 5 time, and this one I haven't worn a lot this summer, but I will use it probably the next couple of weeks just before it gets into fall and winter, and it's probably not going to be used that much. From the house of Le Lobo, it's Lemonette 37. Now, this is a very limey fragrance. If you don't really like lime, this ain't going to be for you. But the lime, there's bergamot, there's jasmine, petitgrain and some vetiver. Now, it does do what it's supposed to do. It's a very citrus, slightly woody, very fresh fragrance. It's great, especially in the warm weather. This thing is beautiful. So if you want to try something, it's a little bit better than the average citrus woodsy fragrance, I will be honest. I do think the way they've done the lime here is very nice. So, sorry, I'm getting addicted to this smell. Sorry, I've got problems. But yeah, Lemonette from Le Lobo, number 37, is definitely, should be trying out. At least sample it. It's a really good one. So number 5, Lemonette from Le Lobo. Number 4, now I've done a full review of this one, so if you want to go and check that out, please do. And it's came out this year, and I was quite hyped for this one. I was looking forward to this. And it's from the house of Dolce Gabbana. It's light blue Italian love. I still love this one. I've worn it a couple of times this summer. It is a really nice, sweet grapefruit, bergamot, cashmeran, vetiver and musk in this. And this, again, like I say, done a full review of this. It's this warm weather, it's perfect for light blue fragrances. But this one, because it's slightly sweetened up, works even better for me. I haven't got Forever, but, you know, that's fine. But this one I'm really happy with. I probably will get light blue Forever because, quite frankly, I can. But this one is a cheaper version of Forever, apparently, and it performs really well. Even for an EDT, it's not bad at all. Number 3. Now, this one gets an absolute battering on fragrance channels, and I don't know why. It's kind of bizarre to me. From the house of Azzaro, it's Wanted, and this came out in 2016. And this one was one of the first Azzaros I've ever bought, actually. And it's got lemon, which is a very punchy lemon right at the beginning, and I quite like that. It cuts through the air. It'd be even better in winter, I think, this one. So it's apple, juniper, vetiver and amberwood, and this, again, like I say, for the price you're paying for it, this is runs you about 30 quid for a 100ml bottle. Yes, Wanted by Night is a totally different animal. It's more going out fragrance. This one is more like a daytime one version of it. No one loves it. The bottle I love. I think it's, like I say, it's like a gun holster. It's a really good scent. But people just do, oh, it's too boring. Sometimes you need a fail-safe to fall back on. And this one will definitely do the job. So Azzaro, Wanted, and number 3. Number 2. Now this one is nuclear. I kid you not, it will project for hours. The warmer the weather, the more this goes absolutely nuts. And from the house of Mancera, it's oud, lemon mint. Now, people will say, yeah, have we seen this one before? Yes, you probably have. But I just think it's a really well done fragrance. Lemon, almond, oud, mandarin orange and vanilla are some of the notes in this. And again, the oud in here is not too dirty, which is kind of a good thing. Because like sometimes it can get a little bit skanky and I don't like it. But the way they've done it with this is really, really nice. Performance, ridiculous. Manceras are notorious for this. And I quite like this one. I probably might even wear this a bit more in fall and winter because it just works really, really well. But still in summer, still wear this one. Aoud Lemon Mint from Mancera number 2. Number 1. Now, I don't see many people talk about this anymore and it saddens me. It is an absolute classic. It's been out for years, like decades now. It's got its reason. It still sells really well now. From 1966, it's Dior Oh Savage. This smells classy as hell. It is just one of the best scents ever. With lemon, bergamot, carnation, vetiver, and musk. Why people would not buy this, I don't know. It still sells now. I think it'll be here in another 60 years. Because it's one of those fragrances that people will just think is timeless. It works. It's amazing. Whoever made the perfumery, because I didn't check that up, will be absolute legend as far as I'm concerned, and it smells amazing. Probably has been reformulated once or twice, which is no surprise in 60 years. But the way this smells, if you wear this, even if you went into an office wearing this, people will notice you. I guarantee you now. You can wear any of these other ones, but this one that's a little bit classier. So for me, it's number 1. It's Dior Sauvage, Oh Savage. Right, there you have it. 10 citrus fragrances to get you through any hot heat. They're slightly under the radar, one or two new ones, but I thought you've got a good mix of everything there. So you've got cheap, designer, niche, bit for everyone. It's always my scent of the day, and I'm rocking this one today. It's the new one from Ralph Lauren, Ralph Club Parfum. Really nice. I had 3 compliments off this one. So I think this one's going to be an absolute killer one. For going forward, I think people will really like this one. Great scent. Go check out my first impressions of that as well. As always, if you want a top 10 list, a fragrance review, or a question, please hit me up. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much. If you'd like to subscribe to it, it's free. So please, help me out and join the old crazy gang of me. As always, I'm on Instagram with Fun with Fragrances. And as always, you absolute legends. Smell amazing. Thank you so much for watching. Peace out.